Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing my October wrap up. I guess I do have on a Harry Potter hoodie from Primark. It is cozy, it's comfy. It is horrible weather here in the UK at the moment, as you can tell. It's that time of year. So yeah, this is going to be a nice comfy chilled out wrap up, and yeah, let's get into the books that I've read this month. So I started off the month by reading all 3 of the Fantastic Beasts books. So it's from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald, and Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore by J.K. Rowling. I've rated them all 4 stars. Again, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, as you all know by now. And yeah, and last month I was reading the books and I sort of just carried on into it and finished the books off. So those were my first 3 books, and I read them all in a day because they were so easy to read. Like, it's literally just like reading the script for the films, so it was really nice and easy, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. I then read Alice in the Multiverse, which was an ARC copy. I rated 3.5 stars. I did enjoy this one. It was good. It was nice and different. It did give me like a Wrinkle in Time sort of vibes. It gave me that sort of feel to it. Obviously it wasn't exactly the same. There was bits that were quite different and did make it very unique. And I am intrigued to see where the rest of the series is going to go. And that was by Shandon Seaman. I'm hoping I'm saying wrong. I then read My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, and I rated it 4.5 stars. I did really enjoy this one. It did creep me out at times and give me that sort of like icky vibe. I don't know if anyone really gets what I'm trying to say, like, because you, as a female, you can put yourself in the position of the character of that student, and you know what it's like to have teachers sort of acting a bit different. So yeah, it is one of those ones, I know in my secondary school we actually had a teacher that ended up getting dismissed because of situations similar, not exactly the same, it was just sort of similar. And then there wasn't, you do have some male teachers that can be quite off. I know I had a male teacher call me sweetie once, and like sweetheart, and I literally lost it at the moment. Like, don't call me that, no teacher should be calling their students those things. So yeah, so I kind of had things that I could resonate with, but it was really interesting to read it and also see this perspective of the student and that, and the difference in time. So yeah, I did thoroughly enjoy that. I then read The Poison Garden by Alex Marwood, and I read that 4 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed that one too. Sorry if you see me keep looking, I'm looking at what I've read, and so what I read and what I rated them. But yeah, The Poison Garden was really good. It just started off a bit weird, and I was a bit not sure where it was going to go. So it did take a little bit for me to sort of fully get into it, because I was a bit like, is this going to go this way or that way? Was it going to be one of those ones that just was so slow and you just didn't really have a story plot to it? But in the end it did really pick up, and it was really, really good. And again, it was a bit of one of those ones that give you those little icky vibes. But I definitely think that is a good one to read for sort of October. So yeah. I then read And Now You're Back by Jill Mansell, and read that 4 stars. So this one was quite different to the other couple of books that I just read. So this one was a bit more of a romance to it. And it's just about a relationship, sort of like second chance romance. That's the trope I'm trying to think of to tell you guys. Second chance romance. This bloke comes back to their hometown, he's been away for a while, and you also get to have this bit of a mystery side to it and see about something that happened in the past and what really went down. So yeah, that was really good as well, and I really enjoyed that. Insta by Heather Mihawk, I rated it 4 stars. This was also an art copy. Any arcs I receive, I do actually tend to receive them from KatieandBreyPA. I'll leave them linked down below if you guys want to go and check their Instagram out and sign up with them as well. But yeah, I did enjoy this one too. This again was a really good one for October, like the real creepy sort of vibes that really just gets you like looking around the corners, you know, any little sound that you hear, it really like sort of creeps you out a bit while you're reading this book. But I did thoroughly enjoy it. I then read Blue Shadow Falls by Leonor Stutzenegger. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. I read this 3.5 stars. Again, this one was good and it was different. There was a lot of to-ing and throwing, not to and throwing, there was a lot of like time jumps, and they were quite big ones as well that I don't think was necessarily needed. I think with the storyline that they sort of had, they could have had a smaller time period from it all happening. I don't think it had to be prolonged so much, which is why I only rated it 3.5 stars, because that really ruined it for me. I might read into the next one, I'm not quite sure. This was also an art copy, so I don't quite know if I will read the next one or not. I then read Gallant by V. Schwab, which I rated 4 stars. I actually really enjoyed this one. I think I may have preferred this one more to Addie LaRue, because this one was a bit more quicker to read. It is a very small book compared to Addie LaRue. So it was very quick, quite fast-paced read for me, and I did thoroughly enjoy it, and like the story building and the background and the little bits of letters and writing that you got to read. So yeah, this one was thoroughly good and I did enjoy it, and I've got some more V Scrub off my shelf, so I can't wait to be reading those ones too. She has definitely become one of my top authors. I then read Taming Flame by Teresa Pelmer. I rated this 2.5 stars. This was an art copy as well, and I wasn't that big a fan. I haven't really got a lot to say, because to be honest with you, it wasn't memorable to me, so I can't really fully remember what it was and what I read. So yeah, to me that one wasn't the best book that I read this month. I then read Beneath the Lighthouse by Julianne Lynch, which was 4 stars. This was another art copy from KatieandBrey, or Bray. I did enjoy this one. This is a good one as well for October and sort of spooky season. I recommend it, guys. It was definitely interesting to, you know, the backstory. You did have bits of time jumps when you went between, but it wasn't done where it was overwhelming, and it wasn't done where it didn't match and it just felt too much. It was done really well, and I did enjoy her writing style, so I can't wait to read some more of hers. So yeah, I then read Wild Souls by Faith Prince, which I rated 2.5 stars. Now this one was actually an art copy that I received from the author themselves, so thank you for that. But unfortunately I wasn't that big a fan of this one. This one was just very, again, not memorable for me, and if there's books that I've read and I can't remember what I've read, I clearly didn't enjoy that book that much. So yeah, that's why that's that one. I then read A Promised Land by Barack Obama, which was 4 stars. Now this one was sort of reading while I was reading other books, because it is a very thick book. We were reading over 700 pages, which it was good, but as Barack Obama says himself, which is why this is only a 4 stars and not a 5 stars, as he says himself at the beginning, he writes a lot. Like, he goes into so much detail, and half of what's written in that book you probably didn't need it in there. So yeah, that's the only reason why it's a 4 star, not 5 stars, because it's just so long and so prolonged that you didn't need it really. I then read Blame by Jeff Abbott, which I rated 4.5 stars. this one, again, another perfect one for October season, guys, and spooky season. This one was really good. I was a bit suspicious at the start of whether or not I was going to enjoy it, because the start was a little bit slow, but once it got started and picked up, it was really thoroughly enjoyable, and the storyline was just so different. So I definitely recommend this one, guys. This is probably, out of all the books I read this month, this would probably be one of my top recommendation for you guys to read yourselves as well. So yeah, I then listened to 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khalid Hosseini, which I rated 3 stars. I can see why this is a popular book. The topics that are mentioned subjects are very important subjects, and they are very important for readers to read and understand and to know about, you know, or even people who aren't readers, you know, these are very important topics, and they are written well. But I just could not get into this one. I don't know what it was, but I don't know, maybe if it was the writing style. Like, it's written well, but I just don't think the writing style's for me. So yeah, that was what it was a bit of a letdown for me, because I thought I would have enjoyed it a lot more than I did. But yeah, I then listened to Luster by Raven Liliani, which I rated 2.5 stars. Again, I didn't enjoy this one as much as I thought I would. The underlying story is good. It's a good topic. It's good to be made aware about. But in general and overall, I could not enjoy it, and I couldn't get into it. Again, it was a big disappointment for me. Then my last book, which I literally finished today before filming this, because I'm filming this on the 31st of October. So yeah, so my last book that I read this month, it was The Dark of Letum by Julianne Kelsch. Again, this was an art copy from KatieandBreyPA, and I read this 1.5 stars. I couldn't finish this one. The reason it's 1.5 and not, so it is technically a DNF, but the reason I've rated a 1.5 rather than a 1 like I do for a DNF is because it has got good writing. Like, it has got good writing. I just don't think the storyline and the consistently jumping between timelines was my thing, which made it hard to keep up with the book and enjoy it. Like, what writing style there is good, but the writing style of the time jumps isn't, if that makes any sense at all, and I've just bashed my hand out. So yeah, it's just a weird one. Like, yes, it's a DNF, but it's not a DNF to like the 1 star like I would normally have. It just have that little bit going for it. But yeah, so not a bad reading month. I did have a bit of a slow start between reading books. I wasn't reading for a little bit because I was focused on my business, but not too bad. I think it was about 18 books this month, so that's a good reading month for me. Again, just a little disclaimer, it doesn't matter how many books you guys read, whether it's 1 or 20, whatever you read is still good, and you know your own person. You read whatever you're able to read. So yeah, this was just a nice cozy one. Most of my videos now probably are going to be like this, guys, this nice little cozy vibe, just sat here chatting, talking to you like I would be talking to my friends. And yeah, this is just what my videos will be from now, just natural, all me, not putting anything up. So yeah, you guys will probably see in a lot of videos. I will edit, but I probably won't edit to the extent that I was, where all my little blips are out, because that's just not me. I want it to be natural for you guys. You know, with my FND and my fibromyalgia, I do have problems like that, where I struggle to say my words, remember what I'm saying, what I'm thinking of, I black out and everything. So I want to keep it all 100% real with you guys. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if there's any videos that you want to see, or just any book recommendations that you guys have. I'm always willing for more books. And yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. Don't forget to be kind, keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye, guys.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,